Hello and welcome everyone on fifth tutorial on chapter microorganisms. This will be the last tutorial, and in this tutorial we will discuss on two topics, that is antibiotics and vaccines. Antibiotics and vaccines come under the main topic, that is the medicinal use of microorganisms. We have been using microorganisms to cure disease. How we do it, we will understand in further slides. Antibiotics. It is a word comprising of two things. Anti means against, bios means life. So antibiotics are those medicines which help in stopping infections caused by bacteria. Now I am here completely specific about bacteria because antibiotics doesn't work on virus. Though on some protozoa it works, but it definitely doesn't work on fungus and virus. Antibiotics do this by killing bacteria or by keeping them from copying themselves or reproducing. Suppose any bacteria enters in your body. Now this bacteria will take the nutrition from your body and it will multiply. The work of these antibiotics is to stop them from multiplication or kill them. It can act in only two manners, either kill them or stop their growth. The word antibiotic means against life. Any drug that kills germs in your body, technically an antibiotic. But most people use the term when they are talking about medicine that is meant to kill bacteria. As I mentioned earlier, antibiotics are of two types, that is bactericidal and bacteriostatic. Bactericidal means those which kill the bacteria, and bacteriostatic means those which stop their reproduction. Antibiotics are produced from living organisms. That's why antibiotics are the chemical substances produced by microorganisms such as fungi and bacteria. The first example of antibiotic is penicillin. Penicillin was discovered by Alexander Fleming. It was produced from the fungi called Penicillium notatum. There are numerous antibiotics which are available now. These antibiotics help us in saving human life. These antibiotics works on humans, plants as well as animals. Before moving on to virus, a person should know what is or what are antibodies and immunization. Basically, microorganisms help us in building immunity of our body. Now the first question is, what is immunity? Immunity is the natural resistance power of an organism to any disease or infection. Some days you feel very good, but on some days the temperature of your body rises very rapidly in a certain period of time. You call it fever. This fever arises, or I should say generally arise, when antibodies or white blood cells of your body are fighting with the infectious agent which has entered in your body. Now that agent can be virus, it can be any other thing. When disease causing microorganisms enters the body, body tries to protect itself by producing antibodies. Some white blood cells produce chemicals called antibodies to fight the invader. Now, invader are those microbes which enters our body. Antibodies surrounded the invader, or I should say antibodies surrounded invader and kill them. The knowledge of these antibodies are kept safe in bowel. Bowel means large and small intestine. If same microbes enters the body remembers them and kill them using the antibodies made previously. Immunization. People from India and China have been using immunization practices from 100 years or even longer. We can't say over it. You are told by your grandfather or mother to have turmeric daily. Turmeric means haldi. Turmeric helps in increasing the immunity, the natural immunity inside our body. Buddhist monks drank snake's venom, that is the snake's poison, in a very dilute quantity to confer immunity to a snake bite. Variolation, smearing, I should say, a coat or mark of a infected skin from a cowpox person is used to provide immunity for smallpox, and this practice was very common in 17th century in China. Edward Jenner is considered the founder of vaccinology in West because in 1796 he inserted a virus from a virus of cowpox in his own boy, 13-year-old boy, and because of cowpox that boy never had smallpox. Cowpox is a disease but it doesn't kill anyone, but smallpox was responsible for the death of millions in that region. A vaccine is a biological medicine that provides active acquired immunity. Now, what is this active acquired immunity? When a child is born, that child has some immunity which he gained from the mother's body. But after the birth, the child has to gain immunity. This gaining of immunity is known as acquired immunity, which the child gains after the birth. This immunity is provided by the antibodies or the white blood cell which is inside the child's body. Vaccination is the process of introducing artificial immunity in a body by introducing dead or weakened microbes. In vaccination, a dead microorganism, especially a virus, is injected inside the child's body. Now, the white blood cell, they will act on these microorganisms and they will try to find a way to kill these microorganisms. Once they are able to make the antibodies for these dead bodies, they will use these antibodies if the body get infected or if the same microorganisms try to enter the body. A vaccine is a preparation of killed or weakened disease-causing microorganism. When it is given to a healthy body, the body produces antibodies against these killed or weakened microbes. These antibodies remain in the body and protect us from future infection by the same microbe. Thus, vaccine help in preventing disease caused by microbes such as polio, cholera, hepatitis A, hepatitis B, etc., chickenpox, and so many more. Even we are trying to find the vaccine for coronavirus. Once we have it, it will be given to all those who are not infected, and hence our body would be immune to the disease.